Yo, peace family, it's your boy Tank, and I'm back with another video. Alright, today we're gonna talk about how to spot and identify a CIA operative in your organization, in your friend group, in any type of political arena or any type of social club, anything that's empowering people, or even just seeing them on TikTok. I'm gonna explain to y'all the signals that an agent would give off um, unknowingly, or without even trying. So one of the signals is their the biggest signal, I believe, is their way to always to have some type of to always have the organization or the family arguing in some type of way. Agents will always have you questioning yourself, questioning if what you're doing for your organization is right. Agents will always try to create confusion in the group. And for example, over 100 years ago, when Marcus Garvey was getting things up and running with his organization, the UFIA, I believe it was called. There were brothers that were FBI informants working for the government, and they would portray themselves as being a part of Marcus Garvey's group, and actually in there creating division, disrespecting the sisters, just creating all type of chaos to bring the organization down. Agents will always try their best to create some type of confusion, some type of chaos, and act like it's on accident. I don't know if you guys seen Judas and the Black Messiah. Please go see Judas and the Black Messiah. It's about one of the honorable forever legends in this community, Fred Hampton. And the character that was playing the Judas in the movie, everybody seen how he was going back and telling everything that Fred Hampton and the Black Panther Party was up to, and how he was trying to create confusion between the brothers and create arguments, but nobody noticed. And this was a big thing in the Black Panthers back then. It was sisters being sexually assaulted. And you see, these agents also were, hey, any way you can create confusion, create it. So these agents got the go-ahead from the United States government to sexually assault our sisters. And that's where you get this notion where, which is true, that, in the Black Panther Party, a lot of sisters were being sexually assaulted and raped. But we didn't understand, but we know now, but we didn't understand back then, that these were agents given the power by the United States government to do these terrifying things to our sisters and create these confusions between brothers. See, the enemy, the government, will always do whatever's necessary to create confusion, because with confusion you have no organization. Agents will always try to create confusion. Agents will always try to create division. So if you see any of these divisionaries out here talking, oh, maybe we should start boycotting the Africans. Oh, we're Indians, the Africans really don't like us. Or if you get these Africans, they working, some of the brothers and sisters working with the government too. Oh, these Americans, they don't do this, they don't do that. These Black Americans, that all of these people are CIA operatives. They're being paid by the government to do these things, just like the Coon twins, okay? They're definitely getting paid by the U.S. government, okay? So everybody just understand that these people, these agents, only care about one thing, and that's that greenback. And that's just 100. They don't care about nothing else but getting that dollar. They'll sell their mama for a quarter. You know, another thing an agent would do, agents will always portray themselves as benevolent and as the most forward thinking member of the group. They will always portray themselves as the one that's the most Black Panther, if that's a good example. They will always act as if they're above the rest as far as being for the organization, being for striving towards greatness for the organization. You know, agents will always act like they're the most Black Panther, if that makes sense. You know, they will always act like they are the ones that's doing the most out of the group. And again, I'll go back to the movie Judas and the Black Messiah. You see, in the movie, the brother that was the traitor, he helped rebuild the I guess you would call the organization's house, where, you know, the Black Panther organization actually bought a building, and they had all their community things there, and about all their organizations, about how they're going to set up things for the community. So after the police raided the organization's house, the traitor was actually the one to help, was the main one rebuilding the house and reorganizing everything and getting everything right and cleaning up. So he was the one doing all the heavy lifting to rebuild the organization house, but he was the one who helped it get broke down. You see, agents will always act like they're standing out for the rest of the group, and, you know, agents will tell on themselves by acting like they're for the group and for the people, but lo and behold, they'll slowly show their true colors of their divisionary tactics and their solitude. They're always trying to stand out from the group. You got to be aware of that. So family, just you know, stay on your P's and Q's. And, you know, me personally, I wanted to join some type of Black organization and you know, help out and do something, but, you know, I just know the history of what this country is and all these Jesuit people. And if y'all don't know what a Jesuit is, a Jesuit dedicates his entire life to the cause of whatever they have to infiltrate. Yes, there are Black Jesuits out here, Black Jesuits that are in league with the United States government to destroy any Black organization, and that's their job, to be there to destroy, dismantle, slow down the thinking process of the people, everything. So they're there to create division, and they will do that for their whole life. That will be their whole life. They'll do that if they get that plan at 18. They'll stay in that organization all the way to 50 and make sure it doesn't go further than what the United States government wants to. Okay, these are these agents that are out here, real deal agents, family. And I know it kind of could seem like, oh man, maybe he not, maybe you lying. I don't see nobody dedicating their whole life, family. There are people trained from babies to dedicate their life to dying for that American flag and doing anything necessary to do it, whether that be killing babies, raping, anything, any sick, sadistic thing to keep this white supremacist government alive. They will do it. And yes, they look just like you. So just stay aware of that, man. And man, I just say that, you know, I don't want to say you can't trust people, because that would cause us not to unite. But just look at the little things that people do. Look at the little thing. Don't worry about the big stuff, because agents, they're always flashy and big stuff. They're always doing the flashy, making sure everybody's good. Check the little stuff. Look at the little stuff, because the little things is what help, that would build an organization or tear it down. It's those little things, those consistent things. The agent would always consistently be tearing, even if the agent is doing something good for a moment. His mission is to always, his or her mission is to always consistently, strategically tear down the unification of the people, specifically black people. But this can go for anybody of any race, that's trying to go against the said power structure. In this case, we're talking about the U.S. government, because that is our enemy. I mean, I don't know what else to how else to say it. We can say whatever we want. Yes, we live here. Yes, we've been here for a long time, 400 plus years. But when have we ever felt welcome? When have we ever felt like this is really our home? We know it's not. They know it's not our home. We can be here. We can create. We are a nation within a nation, but still we have to create organization on exactly what we need to do as far as anything. If niggas still trying to get reparations, which won't happen, and I might go in depth on that in another video, but it just needs to be organized. And I'm telling you, agents will never have your organization organized. They'll never do it. You'll wonder why you always lack, why your organization is always lacking something, always going slow, because the agent was doing something good in the left hand, but tearing up something in the right, and you'll never pick up on it because they're so strategic. So watch out, family. It could be your closest friend, it could be your brother, it could be your sister. But agents are out here. They're in league with the United States government, which has never been in league with black Americans. So stay on your P's and Q's, family, and I'm gone. Peace.